talent is obviously there, but I don't know if he can develop into a pro-style quarterback, and that's the problem. Dude, he just doesn't have the tangible abilities of an NFL quarterback. Not a great arm, he's usually only capable of looking for his very first read before either taking off or throwing contested balls. He's an insane athlete, but he's a quarterback that can't throw the ball. That's a great comment. Moving along to his new and updated draft status, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you had a great week. Hope all of you having a great Friday night. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Man, oh man, we got to talk about Jalen Milroe. I know we talked about it a couple days ago, but we got to talk about him again and his new and I was going to say improved, but probably not so much draft status, and also some other quarterbacks that have been performing at the Senior Bowl. The last time we talked about Milroe, which was a couple days ago, it wasn't good. He was trending all over social media for one reason and one reason only. He wasn't playing that good, or my apologies, practicing that good. He was struggling to read the defenses, throwing some interceptions, having some awful pass attempts, but that didn't shock me because I saw that all throughout the regular season at Alabama. And hold on. Before we go any farther, somebody super chatted $2 in one of the previous videos, and they write, how much money for Matt to kiss Rondé? Yeah, can somebody ban this guy? What is his name? Jack4061? You know what? No, we're not going to ban him. I'm just going to ask you a question, my brother. Why in the world did you say this / write this? That ain't even Frankie Dinky. That's just straight up weird. Anyways, getting back on track here, where we last left off with Mr. Jalen Milroe, which was a couple days ago, he was hurting his draft stock. In today's video, though, we're here to talk about Jalen Milroe's new draft status and also a player who's been climbing up the draft boards the past couple of days, and that's Mr. Jaxson Dart. Let's start with Jaxson Dart first. If you don't know him, well, I'm not going to give you an introduction. I mean, come on, man, what are we doing here? He's a quarterback from Ole Miss. If you don't know who he is, you got to be living under a rock. Had a fantastic season this year. Of course, Ole Miss, you know, it was a disappointment, but that's besides the point. According to some of the newest reports, he's been turning heads, and a lot of people believe he may be a late first round or early second round pick. Take a look at this post. Jaxson Dart has reportedly started to, quote-unquote, turn a lot of heads once again at the Senior Bowl. Dart has reportedly, quote-unquote, emerged as the most impressive quarterback in attendance, making several tough throws as of recent. Several NFL scouts reportedly believe Dart's elite abilities have started to come out as he's gotten more comfortable after practices. Dart said in a recent interview that he likes to model after Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Baker Mayfield. Dart is reportedly continuing to climb up draft boards, with some having him tabbed as an early first-round pick. Interesting. What do y'all think about that? The NFL Combine will be huge for the Ole Miss quarterback.
See, both of those dudes. Both of those dudes.
Let me give you my 2 cents on this. I love me some Jaxson Dart, and I've actually been sort of perplexed as to why nobody else has been talking about him up until this point. Did you see him at Ole Miss these past couple of years? He was amazing. And it's very weird because heading into the Senior Bowl, many people still view Jalen Milroe as a first-round pick, but not Jaxson Dart. And I get it. Trust me, we talked about it a couple of days ago. These NFL scouts and GMs, they don't care what you did in college. They're drafting these guys based off of potential and potential only. So before some of you try to argue in the comment section, well, Matt, Jaxson Dart, he actually had better numbers in college, and he was better than Milroe on their most recent college trial. I said, buddy, I know that. However, and I can't harp on this enough, these scouts, GMs, whoever, they do not care. You know what they do care about? And I'm not saying it should be this way, but it's reality. They care about your ceiling. And I would argue and say that Jaxson Dart doesn't have a very high ceiling. He's probably already reached his full potential. He's close to it, at least. Whereas with Milroe, like I said a couple days ago, his ceiling is Lamar Jackson, but his floor is Jamarcus Russell. Jaxson Dart would be a safer pick than Milroe. Milroe, we know this, high risk, high reward. From everything I've seen, as where it stands right now, this could change by the day. Jaxson Dart seems to be the fan favorite. Everybody likes this guy. However, here would be my argument against him. And I've already said before in this video, but I'm going to say it again. There's not a lot of upside. He's already about as good as he's ever going to be. And I don't think in his current form, he's going to be some special player in the NFL. Me personally, I don't have a first round grade on Jaxson Dart. I would take him late second round, early third round. Let's talk about Milroe though. I asked you guys in a recent tweet. Let me know down below, what are your honest thoughts about Milroe at the next level? Duff said, better than Richardson, but similar. Boom or bust. And I agree. I like this one from Thunderbird. People are seeing the potential, but I don't know if it'll pan out. And I don't think anybody knows. Caleb said, he is not a franchise savior. He could be decent, but that's all he'll be. I strongly doubt he'll ever be a top 15, top 20 quarterback in the league, and I agree. Talent is obviously there, but I don't know if he can develop into a pro-style quarterback, and that's the problem. The worst trait about Milroe, and this is what would concern me the most, is he cannot read a defense to save his life. Can't. He's never been able to do it in his 3-year career at Alabama. Dude, he just doesn't have the tangible abilities of an NFL quarterback. Not a great arm, he's usually only capable of looking for his very first read before either taking off or throwing contested balls. He's an insane athlete, but he's a quarterback that can't throw the ball. That's a great comment. And that's also a great point, and it goes back to what I've been saying about he can't read a defense. Once he gets off that first read, or actually, let me change that, he doesn't get off his first read. How many times at Alabama did you actually see him get to his third and fourth progressions? Maybe once? Nah, probably not even once this season. OSU Surgeon said he's very mobile, which is a good thing. However, he needs to be developed under a consistent, not changing coaching staff. He said too much coaching changes in college. Under the right and consistent staff, I think he would have a lot of potential. That's a great point, and I want to piggyback off of that a little bit. I think what Milroe needs is the perfect fit in system. It has to be perfect. He's not a quarterback you could put on any franchise and he's going to thrive. No. It has to be the perfect fit. He would need to go to a really good franchise and a team and offensive coordinator, coaching staff that would use him correctly. Because let's just say it's 2 years from now and Jalen Milroe is making his first start and you go out there and ask him to throw the ball 40 times per game. That is not a recipe for success. You want Milroe to throw the ball 20, 25 times per game max and run the ball 10 to 15 times per game. And I already know some people are going to say, well, Matt, you don't want your quarterback running a lot. Dude, that's just his play style. A main reason Milroe is highly regarded as he is because of how lethal of a runner he is in the open field. Let me put it to you like this. Imagine having an athlete like Milroe and not utilizing his legs. That'd be dumb. Moving along to his new and updated draft status, here it is. Heading into the Senior Bowl practices, many people had him as a first-round pick. I even saw a couple mock drafts with him going first overall, second overall, and third overall. Earlier today, though, I made some phone calls to some people in Mobile, Alabama, just some scouts I talk to on a regular basis, and it's looking like Milroe's went from potentially a first-round pick to a second-round pick. He could fall as low as a third round, but from everybody I talked to, that's not going to happen. There's just too much upside to let him fall that far. A team will take him in the second round. First round, there's still a chance, but looking like second round for sure. Many more things I could say. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts on this down below.